Hey guys, what's up? Time for another game theory video. Remember, if you like the videos, like, sub, silly, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. I'm always trying to talk about different kind of topics that other people don't talk about. You know, maybe more niche, sometimes more broad, whatever it might be. So I want to talk about today, and you can give your opinion in the comments because I was actually trying to think about it myself. What character has aged the best? What character has aged like wine? What character has metastasized? It's metastasized! It's metastasizing! What character has metastasized the best? What character has actually gotten cooler and better designed as it has gone along, right? Because I've said before, look at a character like Johnny. I think Johnny is an amazing, basically the basic foundation of Johnny as a character is amazing, right? And of course, he's gotten cooler. And I think the XR version of Johnny is could totally be an EX character as well. He's very cool. But I don't think that's a character that is necessarily, when you look at him, you're like, wow, that character was stupid before and now he works, right? And I was also thinking, man, should I count King of Fighter characters? Because King of Fighter characters are so, reinvented so often, right? So it's like, does that count? Because obviously I think of a character like Kyo, right? He went from a pretty, generic, Dragon Punch Fireball character to, he got spiced up a little bit, has a little bit of his own spice, but, the Fire Punch Kyo is so much more cooler, right? But are these really, these are almost completely new characters, right? And I think the character that actually sticks out to me the most is actually Strider. Strider to me in Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 is only cool because he's a ninja and he's aesthetically pleasing. But when you look at his moveset and everything like that, I don't think Strider works that well. I'm not saying he's not good in those games, but I'm talking from a, gameplay perspective and how well his moves work and everything like that. I think he's kind of janky actually. I don't think he's actually that amazingly designed. I don't think his toolkit, so to speak, really works. But once he got the Marvel 3 and Marvel Infinite, those games, Marvel Infinite, some stuff doesn't work, you know what I mean? But the general idea of how the character works, all that kind of stuff, I think he works awesome. The way that his combos work with, like, the wall cling, all that kind of stuff, like, he just, his moves finally all made sense to me, I think. And I don't know who was part of Strider's redesign in Marvel's Capcom 3 and Infinite. They're basically kind of the same character, right? But the way you get the little orbs and how the orbs actually work better in combos, like his entire toolkit is just, it's polished up and it works better. He is finally metastasized. He's metastasized, Mom. He's done it. Right? I don't know. The word metastasizing sounds funny to me. That's a character that I think finally works, right? I guess another, you could say, if we're talking about ninja characters, I think Guy has always been pretty cool. You know what I mean? I don't think Guy is a character that necessarily got better as the series progressed or anything like that. But if we're thinking about another character, a character like Chip could actually be a good example. I don't think Chip is that cool. Actually, I mean, I like him because I like ninjas, right? But I don't think Chip is actually that amazing in the Guilty Gear series. You know what I mean? When you think about fighting games in the grand scheme of things or whatever. But actually, once he got to XR'd and everything like that, I think Chip and XR'd and Strive is actually legitimately in the scope of fighting games. Chip and XR'd and Strive, he's basically, it could be like an EX character in Strive, I guess, the way they reworked the Ninja Dash and all that kind of stuff in Wall Cling. I think he's actually a fresh character. And he brings a new perspective on games. I think he's more well designed in terms of what his moves do. I'm not saying he's terrible, you know what I mean, in XX, the XX series. Of course he's progressed a little bit in those games, but I think when you think about a character that really feels cool then, I think he's another example of a character that was not that interesting before. So those are some examples, because obviously I do like ninja characters. Guy, I don't think Guy's gotten better necessarily, at least not super better. But characters like Chip and Strider, I think those are very easy examples, especially Strider, of a character that is so, his toolkit works so, like I said, whoever redesigned and polished up Strider in Marvel 3 really deserves a pat on their back, because I think they did a really good job with the character and kind of, fixing what was kind of broken and not working correctly. I think it's actually a really good job they did. Other than that, you know what I mean? You'll have to leave in the comments, you know what I mean, if you have any characters that you think were, they didn't really work, you know what I mean? They were kind of janky, but then they worked better. Anyway, I was thinking about that topic because I was trying to think about who I would actually go to. Anyway, remember, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. The end.